Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. How you doing, baby? Where y'all at? Only one person in the, two people in the room. Two? It's only 2 out of 400 plus thousand subscribers wants to watch me tonight. Hey Naomi, how you doing? How y'all doing? So we're gonna look into your ex and see how your ex feels. Now, I know some people are gonna say, I don't wanna hear about my ex, but you know what? There's a part of my subscribers that do wanna hear about the ex. Thanks for the 10 private flights. So why not do a reading specifically for the ex? Why not? You know, it's so funny you say that, Creative Colors. I was just thinking about doing it almost personal. So, hello, how y'all doing? So, let's go ahead and look into see how Aries ex or past person feels about them. How does Aries, I'm gonna do a, okay, how does Aries ex or past, thanks private flight for your $10. Thanks for your continued support for the, oh, how does Aries ex feel about them, please? How does Aries ex feel about them? I guess somebody wants to watch this. Let's see, okay. Hello. How does Aries ex? Okay, I guess I'll have to I guess I'll just have to, okay, upwards, okay. Oh, they want to speak to you. 8 of Wands, first message that comes through is, Aries, your ex wants to communicate, they want to speak with you, they want to have some type of open lines of communication. 8 Wands can be fire sign, it can be upwards again. Yours misses you. Yours misses you. Yours misses you. This is somebody who feels distant from you and they want to speak to you. Hence, why would you have these cards? 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. All right. Yours wants to speak with you. Yours wants to talk to you, is what it's telling me. Where is everybody? Why is the room so small? Hey, y'all. Thanks to the ones that did show up. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I really appreciate it. 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Yours misses you or feels left out. I kind of feel, oh, no notifications. That makes sense. One second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm back. Okay, here we go. So Aries, your ex wants to speak with you. They want to talk to you. I think they miss you. I think they miss you. I think they miss you. How do they think you feel right about now? Queen of Cups reverse. They think you've closed off. Oh, so that may have been why they've been kind of hesitant to come forward and speak to you, because they think that you've closed off already. But I feel like they're going to be wanting to speak to you soon. So I'm going to say to you, Aries, expect communication from this person. It's telling me this is a situation that started fast and ended fast between you two, or as fast as you two started up, it ended. It was, or either it was very on and off between you two. But nonetheless, yours wants to speak with you because they miss you. All right, they feel left out or miss you. They may feel distant from you. Some of you are at a distance. All right. So let's do Taurus now. How does Taurus's person feel about them? How y'all doing? Well, hello. Nice try, Abby Gaddafi. I don't even know how to say your name. Abby Gaddafi. All right, I'm a little tired tonight because I went out. I was shopping all day, Christmas shopping. So, all right, let's do Taurus. Let's do Taurus. How does Taurus's ex or past person feel about them? Okay, Taurus, if this is somebody who did you wrong, they're thinking about the guilt that they carry. I don't get this as a cross watchers. This is not a cross watchers. I can go ahead and tell you now. Yours is still affected by whatever happened. Little do you know, yours is still affected by it. Tower, 7 of Swords reversed. They may be trying to back off and get over it, but Taurus, if you're the one that was done wrong, your person harbors, I don't know if it's guilt. I don't even know if it, I don't even want to, I mean, guilt may be a bit of a strong word. I mean, it could be that, but I feel like they carry a little bit of like, damn, I didn't handle that right, or damn, I didn't handle it right. I didn't really do it right. I didn't really do Taurus right. That's the energy. And I still feel like they're affected by whatever happened. Thanks for the 5, Simply Velka. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 999, Aisha. Thank you so much. Taurus, thanks for the 10 again, private flight. I want to say yours carries, not resentment, I almost say resentment, carries regret, is what I meant to say, the other R, regret. I would go as far as to say they're still affected by whatever took place, all right? Whatever took place. And I feel like to an extent they're trying to get over you, but I don't think they're successful at doing so because they're still affected by whatever happened. With the Tower there, it still feels fresh to them. I don't care how far back it was or how recent it was. Whatever happened between you two, it still feels fresh between them. Because the Tower is telling me they're still affected by it. Like it shook up the world whenever you two came to an end, or whatever happened. Clearly it's an ending because it's your ex, nonetheless. Like I said, I think yours feels a little bit of, I don't know if it's regret or if they're just wanting to make things right. They don't like how it left off, basically is what I'm getting. So let's see, okay, how do they think you feel? They're expecting a message from you. So they may have not come forward because they're thinking you're going to budge and speak. Yours sees you as somebody who's going to message them soon, or they're expecting some type of communication. That's what they're thinking. They're expecting you two to speak soon, and they're thinking it's going to be on the back of you, like you speaking to them, you reaching out. But I think they're still affected by it. Like, I don't care how far back it was or how current it was. They're still feeling affected by whatever happened between you two, all right? Let's do Gemini now. How does Gemini's ex feel about them? Gemini's ex. Let's do Gemini's ex. How does Gemini's ex feel about them, please? Ooh, I'm so tired. Sorry, y'all. They still feel like things are unsettled. Even though it's done, they still feel like something's just not right. They didn't get the unfinished business they were wanting. They still have this unfinished business with you. Even though they're kind of accepting it's over, yours is in this like purgatory stage. I don't even know how to say it. They're in this in-between stage. Like they know it's over, or at least they think it's over, but at the same time they feel like, damn, something's still not settled with the Gemini. And what's so strange about yours is the reason they haven't come forward is because they feel like it's a waste of time to open Pandora's box again. I feel like they think this is a situation full of drama with you, and they're like, okay, I don't need the drama, but I do still feel like there's unfinished business with my Gemini. Is what I feel. That's how I feel like yours feels. Why the Justice reversed. Did y'all get a notification? Did y'all get a notification? They are trying to stay away or get away, and yours is accepting that it's over. But there's this energy here of yours feeling like, hey, Ann, pulling 19 in a while. Yours is feeling like, how do I describe it? It's almost like they feel like they feel like it's done. Like they're accepting that it's over, but they still feel like there's this lack of closure and or unfinished business between you two that was never said. Like there was no, maybe there wasn't a conversation. You two didn't have a conversation, or there was never that closure. But at the same time, they feel the reason they haven't come forward is what I'm getting. This is the exact message I'm getting in my head and in the cards. They haven't come forward because they're like, okay, I don't think I should open up Pandora's box. I think I need to accept that it's over, but I still feel like there's something unsettled or unfinished. It's also telling me some of you, they think that you were dishonest with them about things, or they question your honesty, how they see you. They think you're done too. They think that you're done with them, fed up with them. They still think you're in the blues about them. They think that you're still thinking about them or in the blues as well. Some of you, this called to me, I was going to say it for an additional storyline. Some of you, there was other people in this situation, Three of Pentacles reversed. That's what caused you two to fall out or not communicate anymore. Or that could have been a thing. I don't know. Let's do Cancer. All right, so how does Cancer's ex feel about them? Give me a storyline. Cancer's ex or past person feels about them. Nobody got a notification. That's crazy. Hangman reversed. Five of Cups. They're upset. For the Cancers that somebody didn't choose between you and someone, they're regretting that they didn't choose you over the other person. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there if that's your story. If that's not your story, they're still in regrets about you or sorrow or disappointment. Five of Cups. It's like they're regretting that they lost you, or regretting that you got away. And they still have a lot of attraction to you. But I get that one of you wasn't changing for the other. Somebody wasn't going to change for you, you're going to change for them is what I'm also getting. Let's see, why the Five of Cups here for? God, I'm so sleepy. Again, I get for some of you, if this was a love triangle, if this was a love triangle, let me make sure. Okay, 1 second. One second. Okay. I had to make, okay. So I feel like basically, if this was a love triangle, I feel like somebody regrets not choosing the right one, or vice versa. All right. Well, thank you, Home Cooked with Mahela. They are trying to back away or stay backed away, Cancer, but yours is still regretting this, or yours is still in disappointment about this. All right. And I dare I say they still have attraction for you, and I feel like at some point there could be forward movement between you two, i.e., a pick back up or whatever you want to call it. And that's what I feel. If it's not a love triangle, I just feel like they feel like you're getting away or have got away, and they definitely still want you. But they're trying to stay away, but they're not successful. They want to come back or come back your way. If it's a love triangle, I keep wanting to say this. That means it's like the most prominent storyline. They regret not choosing you or making you a priority, or vice versa. Cross watcher of Cancer. How do they think Cancer feels about, or how do they see Cancer? Death card. So they may feel like you're done, or that you're accepting that it's ending. They also may feel like you're more focused on your work or career. So for them to think that, they may be observing you. They may be watching you on social media, or just observing you. Could be asking people about you or getting readings about you. I feel like they think you're mostly focused on what you do for work or your prosperity, and not so much this situation right here. All right. Especially for a businesswoman or a businessman, or somebody who takes their business very serious. I'm not answering questions today, y'all. I'm not answering questions today. With the ex that I blocked a year ago, come back and initiate contact. This is the only one I'm answering tonight, y'all. I don't have the energy for this tonight. I don't. I got no. 9 of Cups reversed and Knight of Cups. You know, it's actually 50-50. I'm going to say it's, yeah, I actually say it's very possible. I feel like it's down the line. It doesn't feel immediately, but I got 5 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Cups reversed. So I feel like basically at some point it will. But it feels more far off, not like too close by, I'd say. So I'm going to say yes. I felt no at first, but then I got 9 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, definitely. I'm very tired, y'all. I'm so sorry I came on like this. I should have just stayed offline. I've been up since 9 a.m. this morning shopping and getting Christmas presents for everybody. All right, let's see. Let's do, how does Leo's person feel about them? Leo's ex or past person. How does this Leo ex or past person feel? I'm trying to let you go. They miss you or they miss you. They're letting go for their sake. I know you may not like the story. Don't start. You may not like the storyline, but it's not for you to like. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm not here to have you after the live going, jumping through Candyland and smoking candy canes. That's not what you're here for. So I'm gonna tell you like it is. All right. Yours is letting go for their own sake. Tyler, what the hell are you talking about? Their own sake. I was good as. Don't tell me how good you were or how wonderful. I don't give a shit what you did. Your actions toward this situation is none of my concern. I don't care what you did. They feel like for their own sake that they need to back off or stay backed off. All right. The word I got in my head was you're funny. You're funny. I feel like in my head I got the word for their own sake, which makes me feel like basically this situation drained them, and they felt for their own sake and for their own mental clarity and mental stability and emotional stability, they need to stay backed off. So yours is forcing themselves to stay backed off, even though they miss every bit of you. Because the 5 of Pentacles is here. I literally got in my head for their own sake, and that's not even something I would say. So I know it's for you. They feel like it's unsettled, that it never got to its completion, or it never got to its fullest potential, but they're forcefully staying back or staying step back. They're not going to feed it. I want to say they want to avoid a disaster with you if they try this again. They want to avoid a disaster to a degree. All right, Leo? And that's what I feel like yours feels like, in a sense. That's how I would interpret that. How do they think you? How do they see you, or how do they think you feel? The 501. Some of you are at a distance from this person, or they see you being distant, but they also feel like maybe you have bitterness toward them, or that you're full of drama. So I'm gonna put it two different ways. They either one think you're full of drama, and that's probably why they're, like I said, for their own sake, they're taking a step back, or they may feel like basically you're just moving on, and that maybe you got bitter feelings toward them. That's how they see you, whether you feel that way or not. I don't give a damn how you. You know what I'm saying? They also may feel like you have more competitors, or you have multiple options as well. All right. I'm gonna put that out there. Let's do Virgo. Let's do Virgo. I literally got the phrase in my head for Leo, for their own sake, and I don't even talk like that. So I knew that was for you. I knew that immediately that was for you. Yours wants to reach out, Virgo, especially if it's a water sign or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Scorpio. Virgo, about time the motherfucker wants to open up, or the bitch, right? Didn't I just say this to you last night? Virgo, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't I say somebody was gonna open up to you? In last night's live, I think I said that for you ones. Okay. Let me tell you why I see that, why I feel that. Page of Cups, Death reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. Somebody about to open up because they can't let you go. Somebody knows they need to claim you, or you, first of all, they could feel this way about you. Like, okay, if the Virgos won't claim me, they need to open up and come get me before I move on. That may be how they feel about you, the cross watcher. But I feel like for some of you, there's somebody here, and I keep getting the same story. That somebody is going to reach out to you and tries to save the moment, trying to be somebody's Captain Save-O, basically, or trying to open up. In the fear, it's more of like a fear that you're getting aware that they're going to miss out on something that was meant to be in their life type energy. Are you following me? So don't be surprised if somebody starts being more open. I'm not saying they're going to spill their guts. Some of you, they will. I'm getting more so this energy of, damn, I can't let this go. Let me try to salvage it by saying something, by being more open. That's the way it comes through. And I still see that happening for you down the line. Air sign, water sign, possible fire sign. All right, well, thank you. Appreciate that. I like this shirt. So I just got it today. It's a little too tight, but with more cardio, I can get it looser. So let's see. Okay. Yours wants a second chance, Libra. How does Libra's person feel about them? How does Libra's person feel about them? They want a second chance. They're sexually attracted. Let's say this is somebody you screwed. They're thinking about when you two screwed. If you didn't screw them, they're thinking about screwing you. So it's either or. You either screwed this person, or they're thinking about the times you two fucked. I'm going to just put it that way. There's no mending words here. Or they're thinking about if you never got intimate with them, they're thinking about being intimate with you. I would say they want a second chance, or to continue this, basically. All right. They want to be more open with you too. They either want to be more open, or they want you to be more open. Either or. I see somebody wants more of an open lines of communication, or more vulnerability. What's this moon reverser for? Either you came to a reality that there's no happy ending possible. Some of you, they feel like there's no happy ending possible with you, but they're still willing to give it a second chance. I feel like this is somebody you missed an opportunity with before, or an opportunity was missed with before. Now they're wanting to repeat it or have a second chance. Keeps talking about a second chance. And it keeps saying it. Somebody's still sexually attracted to you. Still. I don't think the feelings ever left this person, to be honest. I got to keep it real, Libra. This person's feelings never left. It was always there. They're just right now wanting to repeat it or have a second chance. Your ex or past person. All right, so that's the way I would see it with yours. They feel like you were an opportunity missed, or somebody who got away or is getting away, and they don't want to see that, is what I feel. And I want to say, like I said, I can't put this aside. Anytime I got a repetitive feeling, I know I need to say it. If you were sexually active with this person, I see them daydreaming about that sexual times you two had. If it's somebody you have never been intimate with, I think that that's what they desire as well. It's the intimacy and a second chance with you, all right? So, let's do Scorpio now. Here we go. Let's do Scorpio now. Oh, yours fell out by itself, so we'll go with it. Woo! Yours is keeping their options open. They're trying to move on, Scorpio. They are moving on, is what it's telling me. And they may be getting attention from others. I would say this person at this point either one has an option or will have one soon. I'll put it that way. I don't see them being single for long or optionless for long. It looks like they're keeping their options open and moving forward. You know what's so strange? I'm tired of this judgment card coming out. Judgment's my card of a second chance. I feel like what's going to happen with you two is they're going to try to move on and keep their options open, right? But they're going to come back to you because they're going to feel like you're the one they're missing out on. What is with this missing? Why is this happening? This is why I do collectives. Because I'm tired of it. I feel like I'm reading off a script at this point, folks. So they're either right now, one, have options, or they're keeping their options open. It looks like the person's moving on primarily, only to, apparently they don't find what they're looking for because they're sitting there wanting a second chance with you down the line. You haven't seen the last of this person, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right here and now. Your person may be acting like they're moving on, or like they're keeping their options open, or like they're just doing their own thing. Some of you are having career success or money success. How would you know that? But some of you may know. But I feel like basically, I see them making their way back around to you when they can't find what they're looking for. All right? How do you think you feel? That's the strangest reading. Let me tell you why I'm laughing. Yours thinks you're stalking them, or keeping. They see you as the Page of Swords reversed and the Knight of Wands reversed. Yours thinks that you're. This is how. Isn't that like it's almost like the only way I can describe it is it's like they think that they're very important to you. Let me explain why I said that. Why they think that you are. They think that they are very important to you because they think even while they're moving on or moving forward, they still think you're keeping tabs. And I would even go as far as to say that this person leaves you little breadcrumbs on social media. Tyler, what are you talking about? I've never got this story before. This is what I think they go as far is to act like they're okay on social media, or they'll put little breadcrumbs up for you to see because they think you're watching. Keep this in mind. And I think that they're leaving you little hints here and there that they're this hot shot that's doing good, or that they moved on, and that's not the case. It's all a show. I think they leave you little breadcrumbs on social media or whatnot for you to come across and look at because they think you're watching them. Dare I say? If that makes any sense. I may have been. Thanks for the $4.99, Griselda. Appreciate that. I would go as far as to say that. So, but I see you two possibly down the line having a second chance. I think this person thinks you're observing them, and that, like, I feel like they purposely leave you little hints on social media, or they'll you see what I'm saying? Okay. That's what they think. Like I said, you may not be stalking them, but they think that you are. All right, here we go. Let's do Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius' ex feel about them? Page of Cups. They're wanting messages and communication. You can expect a message or communication from this person at any moment. Any moment. This person's main priority with you, Sagittarius, is to have a message. Or thanks for the fives, Andrea and Griselda. Thank you so much. Your main. Okay, Sagittarius, your ex's main focus and priority in regards to you is to have communication. You can expect this person to reach out, message you, email you, call you. Could even be seeing them in person. They talk to you in person. You can expect, some of you, they're going to show up if they know where you live. That's what I just got in my head. You can expect some form of correspondence with this person in some form or capacity. All right? That's what I feel. I feel like it's at any moment. It could be during this live. Yours you can expect at any moment. Look at them watching, stalking, all about communication and rushing back in. Actually, I'm going to predict for some of you, it's not just the ex you're thinking of. It's somebody else. It's another one. You got multiple people from your past returning. Yes, the one that you're primarily thinking about during this read. There's also a couple ones. They could be a water, fire, or air sign. All right, some of you earth, but I got water, fire, and air. I'm gonna predict for you multiple X's is coming back or past people. Yes, and the one that you're primarily thinking of, that one too. All right. How does your X or X's in your case see you? Nine of Cups reversed. Why is that? They feel like you've made a final decision to like cut them out, but they also feel like you're honestly just doing your own thing, that you're not that focused on them anymore. And they also feel like you know the reality of them. Like they may feel like they've done you too wrong. All right, for it to be salvaged. To me, that's fine. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit there and try to. Okay, let's do Capricorn. Thanks for the 10, Ama B. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, what about Capricorn's X? For the ones that keep asking what this deck is, it's the Secrets of Tarot. That's the name of it. I think it's the Secrets of Tarot deck. It comes with a book, and it's got this on the back. So, all right, Capricorn, message. They want to message you. Somebody's a fire sign. If not, it's ooh. Ooh. Somebody's a water or air sign. Let me tell you something. Yours wants a forgiveness scenario between you two. I don't care who did wrong. They're wanting to mend ways with you. 3 of Swords reversed in my card of forgiveness or mending of ways. Outcome, Queen of Cups. Is it possible that maybe there's going to be you two coming together? Possibly a love offer. Communication starts up first, and then eventually somebody says, you know what, I never stopped loving you, or I want to have love with you. That's the scenario I'm getting. I feel like communication will start up. You two forgive the situation, whoever needs forgiveness, or the one being forgiven, or the one that needs to forgive. That's the type of scenario, and I see communication. It's like the communication starts up, and then the love starts to be more offered down the line. Like it's like the situation rekindles. Two people rekindling, getting on a better standing, better page. All right, Capricorn? And that's what I would predict for you and your ex. All right? That's what I'm feeling for you. Somebody, Sagittarius, could be any sign. I got a sign here. How do they view you now? Yours has been thinking for a while. They've been actually expecting you to reach out, but they see how you're not budging. So they see you as the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Yours is very strategic. They're thinking, okay, I know Capricorn. This is their perception of you. Oh, I know they're going to reach out, but they're holding back. But I know they're about to reach out. So yours has been expecting it. If you don't, they will. Put it that way. So keep not budging. Eventually they'll budge. All right. So let's see. Let's do Aquarius now. Some of you, they didn't feel like you were very open with them as well, Capricorn. They may feel like you were very closed off. Some of you, they felt like you breadcrumbed them. I'm going to put that out there as well, Capricorn. Let's do Aquarius now. Thanks, Riley, for the 10. Let's see. Thanks for the 10 as well, Emma. I think I already thanked you, but thank you again. Appreciate it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Aquarius, yours has more problems than you can help them with. They try to act like they got it all going on, but they don't. They're crazier than a shithouse rat. Thanks for the 10, Louisa. Appreciate that. They may even be keeping their options open or getting attention from others, or will be soon. What I find so strange is they find themselves stressing a lot. This person, some of you, they stress about you still, but I feel like they're trying to act like they're okay, like they're doing their own thing. This is somebody who don't want to budge, Aquarius. I'm going to let you know. Even if they wanted communication, even if they wanted these 2 lines, which I think they do, I'm just saying it for the sake of the video. Even if they wanted to come forward and do all these things, their ego takes over completely. I ain't gonna show Aquarius that I got feelings. I'm gonna let them think I moved on, that I'm doing good. I'm working on my career or money or doing my own thing. I got other options, or they may flaunt, or even if they're not flaunting, maybe you're not watching them. But I think that they would put on their social media like they're doing okay, or like they're just showing off, like they're doing their own. They come off as a proud person, even if the social media thing don't resonate. Take this. This is somebody who's too proud to beg, too proud to let the ego down. And so, like I said, even if they wanted to, Aquarius, even if they wanted to come forward and say all this stuff and do all this stuff, I don't think they would, because they're such in single or independent mode right now, or in this, their ego is taking over. It's not like a human being, basically. All right? And how do they see you? How do they see you? I think if you were to look at their social media, or if they, okay, or you just observe this person being a very proud and egotistical person before, like you observed that. I think if they would, if you looked at how they were doing, they would come off like they're proud and like they're doing good and they're okay, and they're not. All right, a lot of ego with that person. They see you as a game player. So they may be blaming you, or they may think that you played a lot of games with them, head games and mind games. Some of you, they think you're still bitter about them as well. All right, let's do Pisces now, and then we're gonna do a collective. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's do, thanks for the 10, Marianne. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thanks again, Louisa. Thanks again, Riley. Thank you so much. Pisces, how does yours feel about you? They're kind of indecisive on what to do with you. It's a dead-end situation with this person. I think you know that. Well, the Two of Pentacles. Yours has been unsure. Yours has been on the verge. Okay, it's telling me yours has been on the verge of making action towards you, but they keep talking themselves out of it. You may not be getting a lot of communication. Well, obviously it's an X, but you're not getting much communication, or they're kind of on a break. Yours fights the urge. There's been times, this is the message I'm getting. Thanks, Aaron, for the 999. There's been times where they almost budged and kind of reached out, or come toward you, or come visit you, or come see you, whatever the case may be. Message you, whatever the case may be. And at the last minute, they kind of held back. Some of you, this person gets attention, or the Six of Wands keeps coming out for everybody. So I know it sounds repetitive, but it keeps coming out for everybody. It's come out for at least 5 or 6 spreads. This is a dead-end situation. I think it's a waste of time. It's a time-wasting situation. I think eventually you'll get over them, or vice versa, and find a new lover. You got new love coming in. You know what's so strange? The flash that just got in my head is that they'll always have emotion for you. But I just get this energy of them eventually moving on, or you. I don't get this is going to be something that comes together, or you two be a happily ever after. But my word, there's been times they've had an urge to reach out. Some of you, they will. But then they've talked themselves out of it, is the message I got in my head. All right, now let's do collective. Now, let's do an almost personal reading for the collective. You want to do that? Thanks for the 10, Griselda. Thank you so much. Y'all want to do an almost personal for the collective? So give me an almost personal reading for everybody in the room watching now, everybody that's watching afterwards. Doesn't have to be in regards to an ex, but just in general, what are you dealing with right now in love? Can you give me a 6-card love spread for my collective, almost personal? Too bad we don't have Zaria to ask a question, right? Thanks for the 5, L. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 10, Griselda. I'd love to have Zaria to give a message, but I don't have her, so. Okay, here we go. 6 of Swords reverses your current problem. Some of you are having issues moving on from something. That also can indicate travel delays, or delays in travel as well. For some of you, your challenge to Judgment reverse. So your person you're dealing with, oh, you're you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, aren't you? So you can't move on entirely from whatever this is, but at the same time, your challenge is the Judgment reverse. It's something you know that doesn't need to be repeated. So whatever this thing is you're not moving on from, it's something you also know that doesn't need to be repeated. You know it doesn't need a second chance to it. You know it doesn't need a revival. You know it needs to go to the wayside, but your emotions can't let it go. 6 of Swords reversed, all right? Why is it all happening? 3 of Cups. Some of you are hanging in there to reunite with someone. Some of you are holding on for the idea of you reuniting with somebody you can't move on from. Some of you are hanging on to a love triangle you know you don't need in your life no more. Some of you are hanging on to the idea of a reunion with someone you know it doesn't need to have a reunion with, all right? What happened in the past? Shrink reverse. Some of it was a Leo. So I feel like basically for some of you, you gave up in the past. You threw your hands up. Best case. Why is that the best case scenario? Why is that the best case scenario? Now, I'm going to put this 2 different ways. I don't want to give false hope, but I'm going to say it because it wouldn't be there if it wasn't meant to be there. Thanks for the 25. How you been, Eric? I ain't seen you in a while, Eric. Thanks for the 25, Michelle. I told you I'm not doing questions tonight. Give me 1 second, Michelle. That's the last one I'm doing, but thank you so much. Thanks for the 199, Mara Ross. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to put a story out there. Please, if you know, okay, before I reveal what this is, if you know that something's beyond repair, let's say you're a logical human being, and you know when something's not going to work, and you know even if you're told it's going to work, you know it's not going to work, please use your better judgment, all right? Now, this situation, you know that you need to move on from, but you're not, and you know it doesn't need to be repeated. For the ones that are logical minded, is it possible, dare I say, that this could actually end up working out between you two? For this to be the best case scenario, this is the commitment card. And is it possible, if this is the best case scenario between you two, look what's happening in this card. You got the family. You got a man, woman. You got the grandpa. I think it's a dog. I don't know what the hell that, a goat. I don't know who gives a shit, right? Is it possible with this situation that you haven't moved on from, that you know needs to be put to the wayside, is it possible that this is going to work out in the long haul? Now, for the ones that you know it's not going to work, that it would never get to that point, is it possible that finally the universe knew you didn't need that in your life, and it knew something more long-term and a more suitable, compatible partner was on the way, so that was knocked out of your path for a reason? Because I think even if you don't work it out with this person, I think there's somebody that's coming up that you're going to be glad you left whoever this is for, or that you didn't deal with this anymore. Or you'll be glad, even if you got left behind, put it this way, you'll be glad they left your ass, or that you left them, whatever the case may be. Because there's this energy here of something long-term that was meant to be for you, but if this was in the way, it wouldn't have happened, because it would have gotten in the way of that, the path of that path. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to put it out there. Some of you, I actually want to predict, some of you, it may end up being like that with the person you already know I'm talking about. All right? I actually think they're even watching you. Look at this. They may be watching you. It's a snail's pace. Some of you, they take forever to open up or forever to make any moves. They're dead on their ass. Okay. With that being said, you all have a good one. And oh yeah, let me do 1 second. Let me do Michelle's question. Will me and my Aquarius reconcile and it work? What's going to happen between Michelle and this Aquarius she's inquiring about? Oh yeah, there'll be a comeback around. What's their future actions towards you? Yeah, you can expect more communication. I actually see an apology. Page of Cups is an apology, reconciliation. So you two will work it out. Will it work in the long haul? I actually think it could. Not set in stone, but I actually see a message or communication, or Page of Cups is my apology card. So I would say possibly at some point it would work out. All right, have a good one. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.